Love and immunity, beloveds. Haven't been on here in a while. Your outcome is destined. Um, this is how I feel, beloveds. Life is so musical. Life is so precious. Life is so comfortable. Life is so amazing. Just like I said, life, when it lives in you, when it dwells in you, when it is present in you, it's not going to look like the world. Many people don't know that they have been experiencing their whole existence in a world where they are not even present. And this is like when you come to this beautiful destiny, like it's a destiny. We are all here already predestined with our lives and our life's abundance. Everything that seed sowed in our mother's womb. Remember, existence put that seed in our mother's womb. It was existence that chose us in our mother's womb, beloveds. It was not this figment of your imagination like you creating out there in the world. That's a figment. But inside of your mother's womb, existence knew you very well. You are a predestined seed, already manifested to grow what was already predestined in your reality, to become the living testament of that reality. So a lot of people don't realize their reality and their predestined um it's not real, it's not living, because it can only live through you, beloveds. And that's where I'm at today. I'm sitting so patient, like, so predestined, so obedient in my own existence. I'm not looking for anything in that world. I'm looking of what is coming from this world. You guys can't understand the peace that surpasses all understanding. Not just the peace that surpasses all understanding, beloveds, the immunity to existence. When you got the immunity, which is the power of life and death in your hand, you got the whole world in your hands. Not in the world, but in your hands. You see, two different realities, two different dimensions, two different mental mindsets. One is predestined. Do not be conformed by the world, but stay renewed in my mind. See, your mind has been predestined. And the one that's conformed to the world is just a figment. It's a matrix. Whatever, yes, sir, yes, sir, master, whatever it asks of you, you must obey. But this one has already been predestined, beloveds. You have a predestined existence inside of this one. It says, guard your heart through the well springs of life flow. Your spirit, you walking with existence. You walking with the favor of grace and love in the almighty presence of the internal kingdom within, beloveds. At every present moment, you have a predestined walk with not just grace, with not just with love, but with existence. And something is greater in thee that is in the world. And as you stand still, stand still, beloved. Stand still and know that I am God. Stand still and know that you are in the kingdom of heaven within, beloveds. Then you start sitting like this. You're not expecting things of that world. You're not expecting anything of that world, because nothing in that world is predestined. It's however you can perceive it. Whatever environment you are in, if that environment does not perceive you as part of their fabric, a part of their existence, part of their community, then you left out. But when you in this predestined, you're not left out. You become the existence of wholeness. You become the existence of greatness. You become the existence of success. Remember, our only greatness and our only success is predestined inside of this kingdom. It's not in the world. What you are operating on in that world is false pretense. And when it fails you, when it no longer exists, when it does not, or when you can't look up to its standards and you can't meet its needs, it's not only going to fail you, but it's going to punish you. So this is something that I've learned, to just sit in my peace, to sit in my peace. Everything inside of this kingdom is already been predestined. I am the marker of its existence. Through me is how it's going to meet its destiny to life. A lot of us don't realize that we came here to have life and life abundantly. But how does life become that life and that abundance without what it already predestined to be the marker of it? See, y'all out there building a world where you don't have no destiny. You adding something on to a matrix. You're creating this big old world outside of you that you cannot take anywhere spiritually, that you cannot allow next generations to live off of, that you cannot sow spiritual royal oats into. I mean, you can't give on anything in the world, but in this kingdom, this is forevermore, eternal, immortal being, and it is the heart's desire. A lot of you guys don't realize that. You see this? This heart is forevermore the heartbeat of every human existence that will forevermore touch the presence of this beautiful, beautiful testament called life. And your breath is a word. It's a word that will forevermore resonate inside of every heart that receives its testament to life. You know, how do we know God's word is living? Because our heart resonates with the truth. It says the truth will set us free. So what is in me will forevermore be spoken into existence, into every other form of existence, through my heart and through my breath of life and through my conscious understanding of who I am inside of this kingdom. See, I don't belong to the world. I belong to this kingdom of heaven within. And through this kingdom, I have already been predestined. Hello, beloved. I have already been predestined with life and life abundantly. Through this kingdom, I already know God's heart's desires and what wellspring of life I am here to create the perfect image and testament to life and life abundantly as me as his marker. See, each and every one of us, we come already in soil, already given on as the seed. And through us can the manifestation become the fabric of that existence. It's only through you. You are the seed. You are, hey, good morning, empowerment. How you doing, beautiful? And only through you can that reality become existence. There's no other way. Not in the world. You have to become its manifestation. It's through your image, through your likeliness is that existence ever going to take form and forevermore allow generations upon generations to become its living testament. You know, nothing in that world is living, beloved. It's like the walking dead. Everybody living to die. Now, why not come into this kingdom that's eternal, immortal being called existence and let it forevermore live on to tell your existence? We have been predestined, beloveds. We have been predestined to come into this world as on heaven, so on earth, as internal, so as external, so micro, so macro. You are predestined to evolve the very fabric of existence, and not in the world, but through the one that lives within you. As we take this journey of life within this kingdom, the one outside of us evolves so that we can move into the new earth, because we are its testament. We are its living source. We are its soil. We are the seed that came to manifest its reality. You see, all things have been given on to you. So if they've been given on to you, you have to be the one to create them in the world. Do you get what I'm saying? Not for the world. You are here to evolve the world. The world can evolve without you becoming its master, its Lord, its Savior, its existence. And yet you serving the world, you slaving to the world, when you are predestined to be the manifestation in which the world will evolve itself to because of you. So I hope you guys get this. I ain't gonna keep us long today, but I wanted to come back on here. I've been off for a while because you got to sit in your peace for a little while. You got to sit in your presence for a little while. You got to get to know that predestined substance that has already been nourished and nurtured and sustained inside of you. And then you gotta create this destiny that don't honor fear, that don't honor worry, that don't honor shame, that don't honor punishment, or anybody else coming up against what God has already added on to you, ordained, anointed, and appointed to you because of you and through you. So as you sit, like, this is life. Life is just you sitting on your throne, knowing through every frequency. It's like the guitar, every string offers an immunity. It offers a evolution. It offers a substance. It offers a mental clarity. Everything that you do offers something to either life or to death. But as you sit as the head, when you sit above those two dimensions, because those two dimensions, they're lower, bottom feeding dimensions, they can offer us nothing but fear and punishment. It says perfect love. They don't honor us love, beloveds. Those two dimensions do not and have never honored us anything sustainable. So as you sit or stand still in the kingdom with heaven within and just sit in the peace that surpasses all understandings, which means your predestined seed, your conscious state of mind, your renewed mind, and your heart as the desire of that very seed that chose you in your mother's womb to be its manifestation. That seed that turned into an eye, an organ, a tissue, a cell, was life's manifestation. And beloveds, you didn't come here to suffer. You didn't come here to honor pain. You didn't come here to honor beliefs in doctrines and systems and organizations and foundations and structures that don't even hold you equal to your own existence, that cast you out of your own existence, that deny you your own living right and then tell you something else did it. But we know the truth. And we know that that truth is available at every present moment to set each and every one of us free. And when we stand still and realize that the kingdom of heaven lives within, and in our mother's womb, that predestined seed and that manifestation that grew when it came out of that body into you is the only evolution. It's the only new earth. And it's the only testament in which will fulfill life and life abundantly. Have an amazing day, beloveds. Because you are worthy. And I know this may be hard for many to understand because they've never had those beautiful testaments spoken over them. They've never received that from their community, their loved ones, and society. But inside of this kingdom, inside of this heart, inside of this renewed mind, inside of that manifestation that knew you well in your mother's womb, you were already predestined as life and life abundantly. And if nobody has told you this on this day or any day, love and immunity, beloveds. Have an amazing day, because every day, only through you, can it bring evolution.